Do you think there's been any, I mean, of course, there's been some change, but with the new president there in Cuba, how different is it now from when you were there?
Well, the thing that I see that President Trump did was the that I was reading about it, and I said, "Oh, look at this!" It was the in in 1996 they did the Helms-Burton law, which enables U.S. nationals whose property was expropriated by the Cuban government to sue any person or country, because many countries have purchased all these businesses and properties, and any person who uses or profits from the expropriated property in U.S. federal courts. But then President Clinton suspended it, and each president after him. But President Trump lifted the suspension of this law. And now many American companies have filed lawsuits which are now permitted. So if ours was a small business, but if you had a sugar mill, and you can sue the Cuban government for expropriating your business. Now you can do that. Oh, nearly 6,000 people and corporations lost homes, farms, factories, sugar mills, and many other properties. Foreign companies are now profiting from many of what was seized. Now Cuban exiles can sue those companies if they have a bank account in USA. Like Carnival is using land that belongs to some family I was reading, but they don't have a bank account in USA. So the owners of that land cannot sue them.
So why do you know why President Clinton suspended it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm going to have to do some research on that. That's really
interesting. And all the presidents following him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do some research on that. Let me see if
it's called Helms-Burton law.
Helms-Burton law. But so then you can't sue right now, because what you're saying is since that was suspended, you cannot file a lawsuit.
No,
you can't.
Trump.
Oh, he changed that.
He lifted the suspension.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now all right, now I'm following. So that's good. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought you meant that he had left it.
No, he lifted. So now they can do it. Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for sharing that. I was not even familiar with that law. I'm going to go back and do some more research on that. You're teaching me all kinds of things today. I love everything that you've said, and I like what you said when we were on the phone, when you said communism is socialism. Because it just leads you into that, and I think it's important for people to know.
No, it is the opposite.
Our socialism is communism.
Is communism.
Yes, and thank you for correcting me there. What do you think about this pandemic? Do you think that they're using this pandemic to try to usher in socialism in America? Do you have an opinion on that?
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Then we're going to be lifelong friends.
I know many will disagree with me, but I feel that all this has been, in a way, achieved to destroy not only the U.S. economy, sadly, but the world economy. And there is a group that is called, well, that's something that may, and I need to talk to you about that later.
Okay. Well, thank you for
And
sharing.
sadly, what is sad is that it has hurt so many people. Even one of my grandnieces. Well, I have family that went through the virus, had the virus, and thank God they're doing fine. But one of the girls now has pneumonia, and I'm worried about that. I learned that this morning, and I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy." I don't know.
Is she a young girl?
14.
14. Okay. That's
So
scary.
it's scary. But the sad thing is that, first of all, eliminate the old generation, the elderly, worldwide, not only here. Look at what happened in New York City. Those that were placed in nursing homes with the virus that were killed. I don't know. That's my thought. I could be wrong. I wish I am wrong. Lord, please.
There's so many different things that could be going on right now. So I appreciate
wish.
you sharing that. And we'll talk some more in private about some of this. So, I want to ask something a little different. I mean, we've heard about the Cuban government, but what's something people should know about the Cuban people? Because I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I thought Cubans were people that smoked cigars and danced really well. I don't know if I got it from a movie somewhere, but I mean, what about the Cuban people?
Well, we were when Castro takes over, we were at the same level as the United States. Mm. We were very advanced, and economically too, and the way we dressed. And then I see what is happening now. What happened is Castro began telling, scaring the Black people about not to leave because the situation in the United States, that were going to be, the dogs were going to run after them, they were going to be persecuted. So the Black people got afraid to leave Cuba. And the the percentage of the white people in Cuba left. And then the religion, and then I see this and I say, that's not us. The religion that you see there, you see women smoking a cigar, all women smoking cigar, you see a voodoo dance. Ooh. And I said, this is not us. Mm-hmm. And that's what they are projecting when, I don't know, that's not us.
Very different than it used to be.
It is very different.